just as you've been a lightning rod on those issues, and you went through a change of heart, a dramatic one, so also as a woman you've invited to come speak here in our state on December 3rd. As a matter of fact, she was the individual, the plaintiff, that was at the epicenter of the landmark Supreme Court decision of 1973 that essentially legalized abortion. Tell us about that person, if you would.
Well, we're honored to have.
His microphone on, please. There we go.
We're honored to have come as our guest speaker at our annual Christmas dinner this year, Ms. Norma McCorvey, who is the Jane Roe of the Roe v. Wade lawsuit brought forth out of Texas in '73, and
That was a pseudonym given to her, as I understand.
right. There were two cases that came out. One was out of Texas with Norma. The other was out of Georgia. And they called her Jane Doe. And Norma had been active. She was pregnant at the time of the lawsuit. She wanted to have an abortion. It was illegal, as it was in, every state in the country. She sued.
Illegal in her state of Texas.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
She sued the district attorney, claiming that her constitutional right to have an abortion was being infringed by the law of Texas. That ultimately resulted in the Roe v. Wade a lawsuit brought before the U.S. Supreme Court. She was active, as I understand it, she was not very active in the pro-choice movement prior to that lawsuit, but as a result of getting involved and lending her name to the lawsuit, she became rather politicized by that.
Kind of a poster child, if you
Right.
will. I mean, if one does a search on the internet for images of Norma McCorvey, or even if you use the name Jane Roe as an image search and put in the year 1973, there's old imagery of her carrying signs that say keep abortion legal and those kinds of things in the aftermath of the court decision.
Right, and she became pretty committed to the abortion rights movement. In fact, I believe she worked for Planned Parenthood for many years following that involvement in that case.